हरे कृष्ण। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र जय। श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। हरे कृष्ण। So welcome back to our discussion on the 16th chapter. Just started out the 16th chapter. We did an overview, and last class we started with shloka number 1, 2, and 3. And we have partially completed that particular section. तो पिछले सत्र में हमने 16वां अध्याय का श्लोक का प्रारंभ किया था। 16वां अध्याय का एक अवलोकन हमने किया है और 16वां अध्याय का पहला 3 श्लोका का हम डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं। So the first 3 shlokas, as I've already mentioned, talks about the 25 plus divine qualities. So that is दैव गुण। तो 25 से ज्यादा जो दैव गुण है उसके बारे में पहले 3 श्लोक में हम जान रहे हैं। फिर चौथे और 5वें श्लोक में हम जानेंगे आसुरी स्वभाव का 6 लक्षण क्या होते हैं। ऐसा कौन सा 6 स्वभाव आसुरी स्वभाव गुण आसुरी स्वभाव या आसुरी गुण कहलाते हैं। जैसे क्विक रिकैप अबाउट what are the 25 plus qualities or gunas which are considered as divine, and who is telling this? किसने हमें बताया? नॉट सम टॉम डिक एंड हैरी, अरे गहरे से नहीं सुन रहे, भगवान कृष्णा खुद समझा रहे। कृष्णा himself is giving us this treatise and he is enlisting the 25 plus gunas, characters that are considered divine. So last class we did the meanings of it also. Today we'll just do the overview shloka and continue the discussion. तो अभयम सत्व संशुद्धिर दान योग व्यवस्थिति दान दम यज्ञ स्वाध्याय तप आर्जवम अहिंसा सत्यम अक्रोध त्याग शांतिर अभयशुनम दया भूतेशलोलुप्तम मार्दवम रीर अचापलम तेजा क्षमा धृति शौचा फर्दर अद्रोहो न अतिमानिता। 26 भवन्ति संपदम दैवीम। These 26 qualities, these 25 plus qualities, bhavanti sampadam daivim, are considered to be that which makes a person divine. Abhijatasya bharata. So it is seen in a person who is having daivi sampada, daivi qualities, daivi sampad। व्यक्ति में ये गुण देखने को हमें मिलेगा। Translation will not do. We already done. Okay, in the chat we just got a request that please also redo the translation. So we'll be redoing the translation. Just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. So let's do the translation as a recap. The blessed Lord said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, compassion, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, freedom from envy, passion for honor. These are transcendental qualities. They belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. Daivi sampadam abhijatasya bhavanti. So the social institution called Varnashrama, last class also we were discussing about this. Varnashrama, क्यों हमारे संस्कृति में वर्णाश्रम धर्म था? And what we had was called as Daivi Varnashrama. Devi Varnashrama means the ultimate goal of this Varnashrama. इस वर्णाश्रम का अंतिम लक्ष्य था भगवत प्रेम प्राप्ति, to become possessors of Krishna Prema. But gradually the social fabric started degrading and it became a Varnashrama only, which was mainly a materialistic classification. And thankfully at that time even the materialistic qualification of Varnashrama was not based on birth, it was based on guna, it was based on tendencies, it was based on character. The classification, the Varnas and the Ashrama, that is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So, and Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanapastha, Sannyasa, the Ashramas and the Varnas were actually based on guna, the character of the person, not on birth. Brahmana's son was not automatically a Brahmana. Like a doctor's son is not automatically a doctor. जैसे कि एक वैद्य का पुत्र ऑटोमेटिकली वैद्य नहीं कहलाएगा, ठीक वैसे ही ब्राह्मण का पुत्र ब्राह्मण नहीं है. जन्मना जायते शूद्रा. At birth in Kali Yuga, everybody is born as a Shudra. That means virtually characterless. Samskaram bhavait dvijaha. And by samskaras, there are 10 main samskaras that the Varnashrama Dharma recommended, starting from conception, not even birth. Jata karma will be later. तो जाता कर्मा से पहले भी शिशु को मतलब गर्भ में स्थापित करने के लिए गर्भदान संस्कार होता था. There was something called as गर्भदान संस्कार, where the husband and wife would unite, keeping Krishna in the center. And the union was not for sense gratification, it was for producing a Krishna conscious child. तो जो मिलन होता था तो वो आध्यात्मिक भावना उसमें रहता था और उसका मूल्य लक्ष्य क्या होता था? एक कृष्ण भावनामृत बच्चे को पैदा करना. इट वॉज, वो इंद्रिय तृप्ति के लिए नहीं था. And unfortunately today's world, it has become the pivot of the society. The whole society is running behind this particular what is called as the act of sex, laingika kriya. It's been degraded into a purely physical act and only for sense gratification. तो केवल एक क्या बोलते हैं शारीरिक मिलन रह गया और वो केवल इंद्रिय तृप्ति के लिए आज रह गया. वरना कृष्णा इज टेलिंग, वी कैन रिकॉल, धर्म अविरुद्ध कामो अस्मि, I am sex life. Krishna is telling, I am sex life. What type? Dharma aviruddha. That which is not against dharma. That which is for the righteous purposes. So in the Varnashrama dharma, it was meant to divide the human society. It was not according to birth. It was according to guna, according to tendencies. Such divisions are in terms of educational qualifications. So पिछले जमाने में 5 वर्ष के आयु में सारे बच्चे गुरुकुल जाते थे और गुरुकुल में गुरु मतलब देखता था कि इस बच्चे का जो गुण है, इस बच्चे का जो लक्षण है वो क्या है, तो ये क्या कर सकता है. क्या ये पुजारी बन सकता है? क्या ये एक स्किल्ड वर्कर बन सकता है? Is he eligible to become doctor? Is he eligible to become a construction person, engineer, or is he going to be just a laborer? So this the Guru would assess. This was one of the main aims of education. It was not a standard education. It is not that everybody will study the same thing, everybody will do the same thing, everybody will try for the same thing. Today there are many people who become doctors, who join medical colleges simply because it is a trend. He might not have the penchant for it, he might not have the service attitude for it. फिर भी वो डॉक्टर बन के बैठ जाता है। तो आप सोचिए, ऐसा वैद्य क्या सेवा करेगा? तो उसका प्रवृत्ति है पैसे बनाने का, लेकिन अभी वो ट्रेंड की वजह से डॉक्टरी पढ़ गया और डॉक्टर बन गया, फिर डॉक्टरी में भी वो बिजनेसमैन बनेगा। सो ही विल सी हाउ आई कैन मेक मोर मनी। सेवा मनोभाव नहीं रहेगा उस वैद्य में। सो व्हाई? बिकॉज ही हैज बीन put into something that is not his guna, that is not his pravrutti. Maybe he had a business penchant, so he had to become a businessman. Vaishya, he had to become a trader, he had to become an agriculturalist, he had to become a cow protector. But unfortunately, he has been pushed into becoming a doctor or becoming an engineer. Such an engineer, he will join a government job. What will be his main aim? His main aim will not be to serve the society, to serve the country. His main aim will be how I can make more money. That is where the root of all corruption is. It is not his tendency to serve the people. His tendency is to make money, and he has been put into a or service area. क्या सर्विस करेगा? सर्विस वो कर नहीं पाएगा, तो जोर जबरदस्ती तो ये इसमें नहीं होगा। So the divisions are meant to keep society in a state of peace and tranquility. So every kind of worker is required. Doctor is required, engineer is required, teachers are required, priests are required, laborers are required. They have their role in society. Agriculturists are required, cow tenders are required, businessmen are required. So brahmanas are required, grihasthas are required, brahmacharis are required. फिर सन्यासी का भी रिक्वायरमेंट है, but they were supposed to guide the society. Brahmacharis and sannyasis, हमारे वर्णाश्रम धर्म में वो आधार स्तंभ थे समाज को एक सही दिशा में लेके जाने के लिए। और क्षत्रिय का ये दायित्व था कि वो शासन में सबको रखे, और वैश्य का ये प्रवृत्ति था कि वो धनराशि कमाए और टैक्स भरे, गवर्नमेंट को, राजा को टैक्स दे, और उस टैक्स से सरकारी कामकाज होता था। बट टुडे एवरीथिंग इज haywire. Everybody has to pay taxes, even whether it's a businessman, whether it's a doctor, because even a doctor today is classified under business. It's not a profession, money making thing. So the income tax brings him under taxation. The engineer is brought under taxation. Businessman is always under taxation. So, and there are there are no few takers for agriculture. और कुछ ही लोग गाय और गौ माता का रक्षण के लिए आगे आते हैं। So even in a place like Vrindavan, if you go to the परिक्रमा मार्ग, unfortunately, मैं वृंदावन का बुराई नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये हमें देखने को मिलेगा कितने सारे ऐसे गाय हैं, बछड़े हैं, सांड हैं, जो वहां गली गली घूमते हैं। कोई उसका दायित्व नहीं लेता है। Nobody takes ownership. And like a vagabond, the cows, the bulls, the calves are roaming. And then because of this, illegal trade happens. Some people in the dead of night carry away truckloads of cows and bulls which are lying on the street. And there's no proper protection for them. So unfortunately, it is like this, even in a place like Vrindavan. Of course, we should not get disturbed unnecessarily by it, because Krishna knows what is happening. We have to pray and we have to be the best we can be. It begins from us. Be the change you want to see in this world. So we want the whole world to change, but we want to remain the same people. हम चेंज नहीं होंगे, हमें बदलाव नहीं करना है, बाकी दुनिया को बदलना है. This is always our tendency. That's where we've got it completely wrong. So when it always begins with me, charity begins with me, change begins with me. This I must not forget. So sannyasi in the in the renounced order of life is considered to be the spiritual master of the society. जो ब्रह्मचारी है, सन्यासी है, वो मार्गदर्शन करना है समाज का. आजकल ऐसे बहुत सारे सन्यासी, ढोंगी सन्यासी को हम जानते हैं, जो जो गेरुआ रंग के कपड़े पहनते हैं और लेकिन रास क्रीड़ा में निपुण है. So we have to be very careful whom we associate with and whom are we following. We have to be very, very careful. So Brahmana is considered to be spiritual master of the other three sections of society. जो क्षत्रिय, वैश्य, शूद्र है, उनका जो आध्यात्मिक गुरु है वो ब्राह्मण है, और जो आश्रम में आध्यात्मिक गुरु है वो सन्यासी है, ब्रह्मचारी है. So sannyasi is on the top of the institution, is considered spiritual master like the brahmanas. And the first qualification of sannyasi, तो इसमें हमने क्या देखा, पहला क्वालिफिकेशन क्या पढ़ा हमने, abhayam. So what is the first quality a devotee of the Lord will have? One with the divine person. What is the first quality he will have? Abhaya, fearless. Fearlessness is not materialistic fearlessness. He is fearless in a higher platform. What is this fearlessness? क्या है ये? We will study this today. Yesterday I talked about the Bhagavad Gita shloka where Krishna says how a little service done to him, a person can avoid greatest of dangers. Trayati mahato bhayat salpamapyasya dharmasya. तो अभया, ये अभया क्या है? So fearlessness. Sannyasi has to be alone without any support or guarantee of support. He has to simply depend on Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. So what is fearlessness means? Complete dependence on Krishna. कृष्णा के ऊपर पूर्ण तरीके से अवलंबित होना. गोप्तृप्ते वारणम रक्षिष्यति इति विश्वासा. So we must have this confidence. At least the sannyasi must have this confidence that Krishna will protect him always because he is completely surrendered to Krishna. So if he thinks after leaving my connections, अब मैं सन्यासी बन रहा हूँ, घर परिवार छोड़ रहा हूँ, कल का खाना कहाँ से मिलेगा, अगर मुझे कपड़े चाहिए कैसे खरीदूंगा, तो दिस इज नॉट फियरलेसनेस, दिस इज नॉट डिपेंडेंस ऑन लॉर्ड. वो वैसे व्यक्ति को सन्यासी बनना ही नहीं है. सन्यासी बनेगा तो ढोंगी सन्यासी रहेगा, क्योंकि वो सोचेगा अगले 1 महीने तक मेरे पास राशन होना चाहिए, अगले 1 साल का कपड़े होना चाहिए, उसके लिए धनराशि इकट्ठा करेगा. तो फिर वो काल में क्या बनेगा, बिजनेसमैन बन जाएगा, सन्यासी नहीं रहेगा. So such a person should not accept sannyasa. One who is not completely dependent on Krishna, इसको संन्यास लेना ही नहीं है. तो प्रभुपाद ने कैटेगोरिकली बताया था कि कलयुग में तो किसी को संन्यास नहीं लेना है. तो फिर उन्होंने संन्यास क्यों दिया अपने शिष्य को? बिकॉज ही वॉज एबल टू गाइड, क्योंकि वो मार्गदर्शन दे सकते थे, उनके दायित्व में संन्यास धारण कर सकते थे. लेकिन ज्यादातर प्रभुपाद did not encourage people taking sannyasa because nobody has that abhayam quality. So one must have firm conviction that Krishna as Paramatma will take care of soul surrender to him. मैं आत्मा हूँ, परमात्मा का मैंने आश्रय ले लिया तो परमात्मा मेरा रक्षण करेंगे. ये पूर्ण जो ये श्रद्धा है ये होना चाहिए. If I live in the darkest regions of forest, still Krishna will accompany me. This is the abhayam. Knowing that even if I go to घने जंगल में गाढ़ अंधकार में मैं अगर चला जाऊंगा, लेकिन मैं अकेला नहीं हूं, मेरे साथ कृष्णा है. This is fearlessness. and he will give me all protection. And Prabhupada has concluded this conviction is called Abhayam. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi. Sattva Samshuddhi तब होगा, जब होगा तब अभयम गुण आएगा. So as Sangha is strictly forbidden to have any relationship with woman, even in service. एक स्त्री से उसको सेवा भी नहीं लेना है. चैतन्य महाप्रभु सेट एन एग्जाम्पल. वो हमेशा स्त्रियों से एक फरलांग दूर रहते. कोई स्त्री उनके समीप नहीं आ सकते. उन्होंने ऐसे स्ट्रिक्ट स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉलो मेंटेन किया और एक एग्जाम्पल उन्होंने सेट किया. It's not that he will lose control. He is supreme personality of Godhead. He doesn't. In fact, if a woman comes near him, she will become purified. वो शुद्ध हो जाएगी. जो काम भावना उसके अंदर रहेगा वो चला जाएगा, भक्ति भावना आ जाएगा. But he wanted to set an example as a devotee, so he followed this rule. He is forbidden to even talk with a woman in a secluded place. अकेले में कोई स्त्री के साथ सन्यासी को वार्तालाप नहीं करना चाहिए. इनफैक्ट द स्टैंडर्ड इज अकेली स्त्री के साथ वार्तालाप नहीं करना चाहिए. और जो शादीशुदा औरत है, जब किसी प्रभु जी से भी बात कर रही है, शी मस्ट बी अकम्पनीड बाय हर हस्बैंड. तो पति साथ में होना चाहिए. तो ये तो बहुत मुश्किल हो गया, हर वक्त पति कैसे साथ रहेंगे. सो in a place like inside the temple, where our consciousness is mostly doubted towards Krishna, it is still fine because CCTV cameras are on, the devotees' eyes are always there, and then the slightest mistake, the gossip mongers are always ready. So we have to be careful. So in the temple, it is still fine because it's still a public place, and we are under the strict scrutiny of the onlookers. बट जनरल रूल इज दिस. अकेले में एक स्त्री को दूसरे पुरुष के साथ वार्तालाप नहीं करना चाहिए. इफ इट इज अ डॉटर, शी शुड बी विथ हर फादर. इफ इट इज अ वाइफ, शी शुड बी विथ हर हस्बैंड. एंड लेटर ऑन व्हेन द वाइफ लूजेस हर हस्बैंड, शी शुड बी अंडर द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ हर एल्डर सन. बट शी शुड ऑलवेज बी अंडर द प्रोटेक्शन. इज इट बिकॉज शी इज वीक? इट इज नॉट बिकॉज शी इज वीक. इट इज बिकॉज शी इज वेरी वैल्यूएबल. हमें ये सोचना चाहिए. ये हमारे जो नियम है, जो वर्णाश्रम का सनातन धर्म का नियम है, स्त्री को रक्षण देना चाहिए. इट्स नॉट बिकॉज दे आर वीक, इट इज बिकॉज दे आर वैल्यूएबल. कोई भी अमूल्य वस्तु को हमें रक्षण देना चाहिए. इफ यू गॉट ए प्रेशियस स्टोन, प्रेशियस ज्वेल, तो कितना आप उसका रक्षण करेंगे, कितना आप उसके ऊपर निगाह रखेंगे, है ना. सो सिमिलरली, that is the role of a woman in society and in personal lives. She is considered to be very valuable, so she must always be protected, because the thief will always try to steal the most valuable thing. There is no such fear for men, है ना, but there is a fear for women. Kidnap the woman और फिर उनसे गलत काम करना, फिर उनसे गलत काम कराना. ऐसे कोई पुरुष के बारे में तो हमने नहीं सुना. किडनैप हो गया, गलत काम करवाया, और ठीक है, स्लेवरी, then forced, then crime, all this is there. But still, as a Purusha, he still has got that strength in him to get away from it. But a woman, again I'm saying, the strength means not, we're not simply talking about spiritual strength. In fact, Prabhupada says, when a woman becomes devotee of Krishna, she becomes on par with man. There's no difference between a woman devotee of Krishna and a man devotee of Krishna. तो ऐसा नहीं कि पुरुष भक्त है तो वो 30 मार खान है और महिला जो भक्त है वो कम दर्जे की. No, in fact, the female disciple can be more exalted. The male disciple can also be exalted. So it depends on who they are and how much they are surrendered to the Supreme Lord. I came to this topic because yesterday somebody asked me this question about why Prabhupada has mentioned Striya, Vaishya, Shudra, Papa Yonaya in one of the shlokas. Even they can become devotees. Why Krishna said that? Does he mean therefore that Stree is a Papa Yoni? No, Papa Yoni is another character, another grade he's talking of. A woman also, because the woman did not have certain freedom. But even if she becomes a devotee of Krishna, so she can uh, be considered, she has got all the opportunity to go back to Krishna. So they can also uh, Teti Yanti Paramgatim. They can also get Paramgati. Not that because a few years ago it became a perverted Varnashrama uh, philosophy that a woman is of a lower grade. So she has to take birth again as a man, and then only she can go back to Krishna. Krishna has completely ruled that out. Striya, Vaishya, Shudra, Papayona, even if a person has done abominable sins in his life, पूरा जिंदगी उसने पाप किया लेकिन अंत में कृष्ण भक्त बन गया by the mercy of a devotee, by some miracle of Krishna, he became a devotee of Krishna. अभिचेत सुदुराचारो भजते माम अनन्यभाक् साधुर्येव समन्तव्य. Even he is consistently doing sinful activities, but he is Krishna devotee. Then साधुर्येव समन्तव्य. रास्ता सही है, थोड़ा इधर उधर भटक रहा है, लेकिन क्योंकि कृष्णा के रास्ते में he will become, as he progresses more and more, he will become purer, 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 and he'll give up these tendencies. He is better than the so-called moralist who is not a Krishna devotee. A Vyabhichari who is a Krishna devotee is a very high philosophy. A Vyabhichari who is a Krishna devotee is better than a moralist who is not Krishna devotee. Why? The Vyabhichari who is Krishna devotee has taken shelter of Krishna. And Krishna, like a doting father, will eventually purify this soul. It's just a matter of time. He is in a far better situation. So, for a sannyasi, sense gratification are strictly forbidden. So, possession of wealth is strictly forbidden. आजकल के सन्यासी के बैंक अकाउंट्स होते हैं, which is not at all recommended. We have sannyasis who have bank accounts and crores of rupees in the name of Guru Dakshina. हमें गुरु दक्षिणा मिला है, हमारे अकाउंट में इतने पैसे हैं, इस पैसे को हम कृष्णा की सेवा में उपयोग कर रहे हैं. अरे बाबा सन्यासी, तुम्हें पहले बैंक अकाउंट नहीं रखना है. यू मस्ट हैव अ ट्रस्ट, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. ट्रस्ट का अकाउंट आप रख सकते हो, पर्सनल अकाउंट नहीं रखना है. लेकिन आजकल बहुत सारे सन्यासियों का पर्सनल अकाउंट्स हैं जिन पे डायरेक्टली उनका गुरु दक्षिणा जाता है. They lead a lavish life. They take off for holidays and they associate with people who they should not associate with. तो ये हाल है. So Chota Haridas in the Chaitanya Leela looked lustily on a young woman, and Lord Chaitanya was so strict, he at once rejected him from the society. Chota Haridas, so as a joke, he commented on a woman, on some appearance, on her appearance, on her activities. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "You are so keenly observing a woman, what she is doing, what she is wearing, how she is, how beautiful she is. You're not fit to be a sannyasi. You're not fit to be my disciple." उनको उन्होंने बहिष्कार कर दिया. फिर छोटा हरिदास ठाकुर ने आत्महत्या कर लिया. So strict Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was. So if we had to go through those strictures, probably we would have never come into devotion. तो हम भक्ति में आते ही नहीं. अभी आप बोलेंगे लोगों को 16 माला नहीं हो सकता, ये सब हमारे लिए नहीं है. 4 नियम का पालन करना है, कोशिश करना है, प्रारंभ करना है. यू मे फॉल डाउन बट यू हैव टू गेट अप एंड कीप गोइंग. नहीं होगा. ये क्या बोल रहे हो आप? मांस खाना छोड़ देना है, मद्यपान छोड़ देना है, धूम्रपान छोड़ देना है, जुआ खेलना छोड़ देना है, स्त्री संग छोड़ देना है. नहीं होगा. वी आर बेटर ऑफ विदाउट कृष्णा. So they will not take to devotional service. And here are examples. And Prabhupada is so merciful, so merciful. What is he telling? Chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulative principles to the best extent possible. Keep trying. That is why it is called sadhana. And after we take initiation, we have to become ultra serious about it. and we must not indulge in any of the sinful acts. So, so Abhayam ke baad, next character was, we'll be covering all 26 qualities. So this particular discussion on 3 shlokas may take up to 5 classes. It's going to be one of the longest classes for 3 shlokas. तो ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थिति ही, तो ये क्या है? एंगेज इन कल्टिवेशन ऑफ नॉलेज. हाँ हाँ प्रभु जी, मैं भी बहुत पढ़ता हूँ, बहुत सारी किताब पढ़ता हूँ. फिल्म फेयर, स्टारडस्ट, बिजनेस टुडे, टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया, पूरी दुनिया का ज्ञान है मेरे पास. आप मुझे करंट अफेयर्स कुछ भी पूछिए, मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ. मैं आपको एग्जिट पोल के सारे रिजल्ट बता सकता हूँ. दैट्स नॉट द नॉलेज दैट इज टॉक्ड अबाउट. द नॉलेज दैट इज टॉक्ड अबाउट इज द नॉलेज विच इज अल्टीमेट नॉलेज. क्या अल्टीमेट नॉलेज? नॉलेज अबाउट कृष्णा. So knowledge about devotion to Krishna, that is being talked about. So sannyasi life is meant for distributing knowledge to householders. So सन्यासी का परम कर्तव्य है कि गृहस्थ लोगों को आध्यात्मिक प्रगति रास्ते में लेके जाए. And others who have forgotten the real life of spiritual advancement. तो समाज को सही दिशा कृष्णा की ओर लेके जाना सन्यासी का दायित्व है. और वो खुद नहीं चलेगा तो आपको कैसे लेके जाएगा? But today's world is anda yathandir upagiyama. So the blind person who is seeking something is taking shelter of another blind person who is equally blind simply because he is ahead of him. How can a blind person lead a blind person? It is not possible. A blind person may be expert using a stick, but still he is not the best person to follow. So we must have complete vision. Such a person, आध्यात्मिक दृष्टि होना चाहिए. ऐसे व्यक्ति के शरण में हमें जाना चाहिए. ऐसा व्यक्ति गुरु होता है. So humility is also one of the qualifications of transcendently situated person. Humility, dainya bhav. So, and Krishna, Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told, you need to have 4 qualities if you want to chant Hare Krishna mantra with purity. If you want to chant, and if you want to chant purely, 4 qualities you must have. What are those 4 qualities? क्या वो 4 गुण? उन्होंने शिक्षाष्टका हमारे लिए छोड़ा. उस शिक्षाष्टका में इस 4 गुण के बारे में वो बात करते. कीर्तनीय सदा हरि, कौन कर पाएगा? ऋणादपि सुनिचेन. One who is humbler than a blade of grass. Taruriva Sahishnuna, one is more tolerant than a tree. Amanina, one who is not expecting honor from others, one who is not always wanting vaha from others. He wants simply to be glorified by others. He is not wanting that. Manadena, always giving respect to others, whether they give or not. He gives them respect. He always remembers, here is the soul. So inside this deha, there is Atma and there is Paramatma. Krishna भगवान परमात्मा बन के उसके हृदय में बैठे हैं. मेरे सामने ये है. So he gives all respect. These 4 qualities are equal. Kirtaniya sadahari. This can be considered as a 5th quality, one who is always chanting Hare Krishna mantra, or we can consider as only this person can chant Hare Krishna mantra always. We get tired with 16 rounds. Some people who are doing now 1 round, 2 rounds, when we tell them, how is it going? तो प्रभु जी समय नहीं मिल रहा. एक माला के लिए, एक माला जो 10 मिनट समय लेता है, उसके लिए अगर एक व्यक्ति को समय नहीं है, if I don't have 10 minutes for Krishna, then what kind of a person am I? Krishna is giving me everything. Krishna जो मुझे सब कुछ दे रहा है, उसके लिए मेरे पास 10 मिनट नहीं है. So I don't have time for my parents. तो क्या होगा? It's a high grade of ungratefulness. So if I don't have 10 minutes of time for Krishna, because your preacher, your spiritual master Prabhupada has to start with 1 round, अगर आप एक माला करने में असक्षम है, then you don't deserve anything. So this is a very poor excuse. Only a poor-hearted person can give this kind of an excuse that he cannot chant 1 round of Hare Krishna mantra, then he commits to 2 rounds, 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 16 rounds, and Prabhupada is putting the ceiling there. 16 माला कम से कम, तो उन्होंने ये दिया था। उनके गौड़िया मठ में 64 माला कम से कम था। और कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं बोले ब्रजभूमि में 108 माला करते हैं रोज। देयर आर पीपल लाइक हरिदास ठाकुर जो 192 192 राउंड्स ऑफ हरे कृष्ण मंत्र, 3 लाख नाम जपा करते थे। मतलब 22 घंटे वो जपा करते थे। वो कैपेसिटी रखते थे। प्रभुपाद जानते हैं हम 22 घंटे जपा नहीं कर सकते, 2 घंटे के लिए हम हमारा जान निकल जाता। तो प्रभुपाद this was 16 not minimum. Remaining free time not materialistic activities. Remaining free time again Krishna services. प्रभु जी हमारा घर गृहस्थी है, तो we have to take care of our family. Please take care of your family. Work. There is a 8-hour work shift. Work for that. Work with Krishna conscious mind. Mahamanusvara yudhyacha. Think of me and fight is the advice given to Arjuna. Think of me and work. Man mana bhavamat bhakko bhakto madhyaji man namaskuru. 4 things to do. Mame vaishyasi asamshaya. Krishna said, undoubtedly you will come to me. What more guarantee you want? What if you do? Man mana. Always think of me. You cannot think of him. Hare Krishna mantra. Audio on karo. रखो आपके पास. Low volume. Keep working. You cannot think, but at least you are forced to hear. It is next to thinking. Thoughts. Thinking means thoughts. I mean, mind say thinking means it is thoughts. तो थॉट्स अपना थॉट्स नहीं आ रहे तो एक्सटर्नल थॉट्स एक चैंटिंग बॉक्स रखिए आपके साथ। यूट्यूब में इतने सारे ट्यून्स है हरे कृष्ण मंत्र का, सुनिए आप। सुनते सुनते काम कीजिए। Why is it difficult? Bhavamat Bhakto, become a devotee, endeavor to become a devotee. Not that you have to become overnight tomorrow. जनक दास जी ने बोल दिया कल से मुझे भक्त बनना है, वो होगा नहीं। खुद जनक दास जी भक्त नहीं है अभी। It's trying to become devotee. You might be more exalted than me and you might quickly achieve, but it will take some time. It will take some sadhana. But we are all under the shelter of a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada. जो छत्र छाव हमने लिया है, क्षण लिया है, वो सही जगह है। That is a pure devotee. That is Srila Prabhupada. Further, we'll just another 1 minute is left. We will try to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sorry. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Yeah. So, just in conclusion, so a sannyasi is jnana yoga vyavasthiti. You should preach Krishna consciousness with logic and understanding. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ बोल दिया भक्ति करो, तो बोलना चाहिए, क्यों करना चाहिए और उनको समझाना चाहिए। Because today is the world of why I should do it, what is in it for me. तो उनको बोलना चाहिए, ये करेंगे तो ये मिलेगा। It begins with that. Okay? Glories of holy name we should not tell a beginner. It's an offense to tell it also. Because फिर वो मतलब वो समझ नहीं पाएगा, वो offenses करेगा। So he must be situated in fearlessness, sattva samshuddhi, purity, and jnana yoga vyavasthiti. This is the qualification of a sannyasi or a ardent devotee of Krishna. So we will stop here today. We will again continue tomorrow the same set of slokas. Thank you very much for joining me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So today night, this session will be uploaded on YouTube.